It's the NFL on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out in the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Matt Prater has been around a long time. We'll get us started here. And off we go from Glendale. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
A throw left side, caught by Sanders. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one taken in right side by Legette.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2nd and 7. Young hands it to Hubbard. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. It's Sean Murphy Bunting on the tackle. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll motion over Thielen. from the gun here on third down. It's Young. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
The motion man is Sanders. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. The Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019, to lead them.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket, because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
Off he goes.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Play is made there by DJ Wanham. Here's 3rd and 2. Now Murray keeping it himself.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Raheem Blackshear is set to return for the Panthers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense going to take over now for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here's Hubbard. Whoa! And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Slot man in motion right. Young to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
Here's Young. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable at pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
The motion man is Sanders. On 2nd down, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Liget. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
The motion man is Sanders. They'll run with Hubbard. A short game, down to the 7. Second and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. And this time, he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. To return is Greg Dortch. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cards offense ready for their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And let's give him about 4 on that one. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action now. Murray.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's going to run it.
Well, the quarterback didn't gain a whole lot there, Mike, but frankly, he didn't need a whole lot either. Nice job understanding the situation, when to pull it down, and he's able to pick up the 1st down on his own.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he will score. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Prater's extra point is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. That one complete to Leggett. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Receiver in motion, headed left. A second down throw for Young. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw, Young. So we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. It was the running back, Chuba Hubbard, who put together a solid first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Dortch now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's Connor. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Second down, Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run for this with Connor. And he's going to have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Connor. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Murray. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Thielen. On 1st down is Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
The motion man is Sanders. Young to throw on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game. and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Another run here with Hubbard. He'll take this down to the 23. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Motion man sent right. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send him over to the left. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're up.
And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Back to throw. Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. DJ Dallas now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now, Murray on the bootleg. That's caught left side by Ryman. Here's a 2nd and 6. Murray now. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And he will score! Game on! Michael Wilson, touchdown Cardinals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw again is Murray. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Panthers first down.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Young. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
2 yards on the play. First down, Panthers.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Now Hubbard. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll run with Hubbard. A dive, and he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Dallas. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Murray. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Here comes 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
On 3rd down, Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.